Frenzies against 3 frenzies. RRQ on defense, T1 on attack. That shock's gonna do deeps. Ooh, it didn't go all the way through.
19-5 round score, almost 80% win rate. So we'll see if they can keep up with that, as they will be starting on defender side.
I think they're sticking with what works for them so far and trying to start out on this map. To start game 1, here we have T1 building up a little bit of pressure right outside garage.
Damn, okay.
But they're going to, in fact, loop around over here into B. Possibly? No, not
They
wrapping
take
into,
a lot of map control with this.
straight for a B plant.
Very important 2-on-2.
They've got it set up here on the right side.
The best
Trying
shot
to
either.
block him outside. A player going to open up with that first one, and Munchkin with the frenzy on the site is going to clean up the majority of them. It's only up to 2GE now.
Yeah, hard to imagine this is going to be a game where 2G will be able to recover right now. They come in,
Damn,
close in,
this
get
is a
the
nice
kill,
pistol.
And this is going to put the first win on the board for T1.
They went over towards A, and then I think they were looking for a recon, or to see if there was a smoke. It felt like a very reactive pistol. Because then the smoker came in, then they went over towards garage. Then the recon got shot, so they didn't go garage.
Not a bad
And yeah,
start
they did
here
very
for
good to
T1.
bait
They handled that
their
very well.
frenzies in.
We got to see what exactly RRQ has to offer coming into game 2. Obviously, this is always the hardest round in a Valorant match.
In terms of how they're handling this one, okay, just straight up. Dude, the buys in the regions are kind of different for sure.
Out there strats implored.
See, Elmimore's got the Sheriff, has bought a little bit more than some of his other teams.
EMEA has such a different way of approaching the economy than everyone else. They really do. Americas and Pacific is relatively close.
Right now for T1. I think they were really hoping for some kind of an overextension, maybe a rush from A, where they could just clean up and have an easy round. But it's been a pretty passive game now. Once again, we're going to see T1 try to creep up into B. It looks like it's going to be a plant very similar to what we saw in round 1.
Oh, they play off site? They play off site? There's a chance. There's a chance for an insta-stick on this.
The first one to go down now.
Does Astra have another star?
Yeah, they're just going to stay out here continuously trying to spam out any attempts to defuse. That's going to force RRQ to push, and it's exactly what T1 wants. They've already dropped so many players in a row. Once again, just 2GE left over. As this is basically an impossible position. This will be T1's second win.
Oh yeah, of course it is.
Guy to the spike, and T1 have set up these 2 rounds excellently already. So very good look from them, just attacking that B site.
Yeah, he doesn't want to give him any more into this one. Relatively nice. They did okay damage, but we're only going to see 1 armor rebuy.
Yeah, it's a good point. We don't see
And then we get 1 gun rebuy.
Here.
Yo, why are you starting this? We're gonna have a nice morning where everyone gets on.
They are going to come in with superior weaponry. And we need to see them actually win this round, or the snowballing could begin as T1 could push further and further ahead.
Yeah, take a look at what Carpe bought, actually. He was the only one to go down from
The thing is, we kind of got to send a message. So sometimes, I just have to... Sometimes I just got to send a message to everyone so everyone knows. And we'll have to sort out the mod after. I respect the test, though.
Does look like they're ready to commit up
I respect you testing me.
Or at least they're set up to do so. They're going to send the Al drone out here, try to probe in. RRQ has not fully pulled over into C just yet, and in fact, this looks like it's going to be a fake. And so they burned a little bit of utility.
Let's get into this one in terms of their fast buy.
And they haven't. Okay, excuse me. They are going to leave with everybody. It looked like they were going to.
Bonus is okay.
At least a little bit with EJ there. And they're going to quietly wrap around. Is this going to be going towards A, or are we going to see them come into B once more?
Couple of pings over by lobby, but we do have Munchkin lurking here in the doors of B, seeing what he can see, but so far the Astra Smokes having
oh boy, that's 1 way to start it off. Holy hell.
From the sewer, so that's going to put an end to that aggression.
Okay, yeah, we're going to have to see a rotate come in, so honestly, even though this has happened, still a chance for them to do good damage.
Coming back a little bit towards the defender side. C site is basically
leaving you on your own. Yeah, I think you've got it amped. I believe the 10 minutes will fly by.
And so they're outnumbered. Obviously, this is not ideal, but this is probably the best you could ask for of a bad situation.
Yeah.
You see Zeta getting that plant up.
Yeah, this has some legs. It's all up to Munchkin. It looks like they're expecting him. That helps with that shot.
And Zeta got the headshot with the Marshall
Damn,
from
the double.
C.
The
So
double
all of
in
a
garage.
sudden,
I like it.
T1 are making something of this.
Yeah, it's now 2-2. Beautiful spray down there. Zeta takes EJ out.
Player standing.
Now 1 versus 1 could go either way. Saya player stays back. He
Damn.
gets the kill. That's the third win in a row. RRQ
3v5.
in a lot
They
of
have
trouble.
worse guns.
Man,
That's
that
very
was
impressive.
huge for T1.
RRQ are going to be
mean,
kicking
the
themselves for
fact
this
that
one.
they were down 2 members, they totally read the rotation of RRQ over towards A, and they got a free
Yeah,
plant
they
on
kind
the
of
C, and you
over-rotated.
saw that,
They left C.
so it all
They were
starts
out
off
of
with this, right?
position.
EJ puts them in a
They let
fantastic
them do the
position, but
hardest
they're
part,
not
which
in
was getting
position
over
to get
towards
onto
the
C
site.
and they get caught in the
And then,
rotation.
honestly, the double garage was really good.
Frustrating moment
And
for
Zeta
RRQ.
hit some
They
shots.
had that lead. They chose to, for a little bit, have a bit of a positional imbalance. Pretty convinced it might be an A push, but that allowed T1 to get in there, get the setup.
That
And
is
like you were saying earlier,
a
it's
very
probably
bad
the
start for
best
them.
of a
Is
possible
this
difficult
tech,
situation,
or is
and
this...
they made it work. They had good control from
Feels like
Garage,
a tech.
preempting the push into C, and ultimately it came down to that 1 versus 1 duel, and T1 clutched it.
Yeah, they got punished for an
They were
over-rotate here.
down a decent amount on firepower as well. I mean, there was a couple of kills with a classic. I think it was kind of wild how they were able to make that happen. But you know, headshot with the Marshall from Zeta, and then Munchkin kind of lurking in the window, able to get that 1 kill and spot the rotation over. As we do have a small little tech pause here, shouldn't last too long, guys. Don't worry.
Tech,
Gotta have some tech pauses. Yeah, it would. You gotta. Honestly, yesterday was a little bit too smooth for that, so we're due a day of tech pauses.
I see some attention from refs going over here to RRQ, but you know that's got to be stressful if they in fact did have some kind of issue on their PCs. They're already down 0-3.
His setup is so crazy.
T1 really looking very slick,
Just a
looking on top of the
huge,
game, and, hopefully we can
huge
get this issue
box.
resolved and get back into this. I want to see if RRQ can recover, if T1's just going to clean house.
I want to see if T1 Ban can cook. See what he's got cooking.
Yeah.
Hasn't really been the guy who's been putting up the big numbers so far, but you know, you never know.
Look how far apart his arms are.
What must it do to your shoulders?
That was crazy.
I mean, it's
That's
kind of
talking
similar.
about how there's, like,
Actually,
a
you're a
small
lot. He's a
area.
lot
Yeah,
up.
visible, but yeah,
I have
it kinda
never
feels
seen
like
arms
that.
so far apart. That was wild.
Never in your life. have
Never in
arms
my
been
life.
That
Never.
far apart.
Yes. I've never seen someone touch either side of a doorway.
Yeah.
All right, we're back into this. Again,
Okay,
a starved round
into the
here
eco.
for RRQ.
We go out, we smoke, we go to that.
As
Oh,
T1 is looking to creep into A. We got a little bit of peering down into A long.
chance for
Coming
T1
around sewer is
to
EJ,
stack up.
and he
Trying to
could get a
bait in the knives
jump
here
on
with
him
the
here.
one.
Munchkin is peering down, and it looks like we're not
That's a
gonna have
push over
interaction.
towards
In
C,
fact,
insta kill.
a little bit
That
of
is not
probing
what they
so
wanted
far
to
from
do,
T1.
because they're trying to push them into this. But honestly,
Altimore tried to
with
push
this,
out
they
on
might
C
think that there's a heavy
and
rotate,
get some
so it
information.
could
It'll
work
maybe
still.
Try to see if all of them were over at A, but he just gets shot in the face instead. And now EJ here with the Blade Storm is going to be tracked down.
That's the
by
ult that they want to
Altimore.
dodge.
Another
So
very
if
long
they
time
decided
for
to
him, as he was
instantly
trying to
send
look
it,
for sewers
it
and
would
see if
make
he
a
could
lot
get
of
some
sense.
mental kills.
We do have another imbalance. C site is wide open, and it's going to be actually pretty difficult here for RRQ to try to recover this. They're really banking on maybe having T1 lurk around A, fake C, and then come back in, but that's not going to be the case at all. And so this is going to be a headache of a retake if they can even pull it off. It'll only almost entirely come down to can RRQ just get like the most perfect share-up shots.
Calling
as
at the
they
moment's
try to
been pretty good from
approach it with
T1.
hardly any utility. This is a plant for long.
This
as
one was
well.
a little bit
Despite
easier than some of
way
the
in
other
back
rounds,
of
but
C, and they're going to basically use the fact that they've got all these rifles. They can just peer down there. They can interrupt the diffuse as many times as need be.
There's a smoke on it.
a one smoke for this,
EJ could
maybe.
pull off a literal miracle. I mean, he's going to start off with one, but immediately just gets sprayed down through the Astra smoke here. So just some spraying once again. We saw this in round 2. Just not allowing them to get any diffuses down as here comes 2GE. He's already so low, picks up one. But T1 should
I respect their attempt on this one in terms of just wanting to do as much damage as possible.
Going off, and the fourth
It's pretty
round
good.
win will go to T1. great execution there by T1.
This is a perfect start for T1 though.
Side take. RRQ, I guess the instinct not there, the read not really there. They are, for the second time in the only few rounds we've seen C left wide open. And so, yeah, I mean, that's going to be that. The ball keeps rolling. Obviously, that is a very tough round for RRQ. I think the attempted retake was actually pretty good, all things considered.
So that viewing party looks like it was at the T1 headquarters, from what I could tell with the Faker.
All right, we now go into the big buy rounds, and we are Killjoy ult. We're one away from the Sova ult as well. We have a bit of a combo here. Damn, that is an early A main shutdown. So there's like a big thing that goes on when you play Astra, and T1 can definitely start to learn from this round in terms of double star used early, right? Astra smoke here and Astra suck here. When you play against Astras, you do a main control, getting their double stars out is very, very nice. Oof, that's a huge kill. They were contemplating putting the ult into this. With that def, I'm not sure they do. Oh, okay. Well. Oh my god. He's owned it.
They're pushing in on the site, but Zeta's here in the back. They did not clear this out. He picks up one, but does get cleared out. As the lockdown now destroyed.
Okay, they handled this very well, to be honest with you.
It's so important that they won that round. Beautifully
I'm now interested to see how T1 want to approach this, and kind of want to keep an eye on if we use both stars. We'll always mimic both the stars. Like, the stars are always going to be like this, but the second one will sometimes get taken away.
They're not planting at the last second. They're leaving some time ambiguity in the mix, but unfortunately, B this time around did not work for them.
Right, nice retake. They lost 2 people though, so this is low, and then we have to have a Guardian.
Coming to this one, and EJ's been able to hold on to that operator as well, able to buy a gun for his team.
Money's still pretty good for T1. They got Jet Nose if they want to. Smoke, and I think this over towards A was just a take by. T1 are being well reactive with their calls, by the way.
Moore is waiting inside the bubble, and he's going to be driven back. And this is in fact, I'm sorry, I was wrong. They actually did fake that. It's not a commitment to B.
Someone just got Hunter's Fury in the face, and he was all the way back. Flipshider was all the way back in the spawn. So
I don't know if there's a recon or anything with that, or if it was like reactive ult against the ult.
Not a good start for RRQ now. C1 very patient. You mentioned this tasteless, just kind of taking their time with their pushes.
Turrets destroyed.
Yeah, they're gonna try to bide their time. We could see.
Yeah, I think he tried to ult him and Sova ult. Oh boy, it's a nice angle. Yeah, kind of wanted to get more.
Is it a commitment? They're gonna scan and try to get a read. Some wall bangs occur.
Damn it, he did great. He made this one doable. They get 2 people over towards the site. The trades are crazy. They might not expect Astra here this early. They calmed that the spike is down. It's a good reposition. He's expecting it, kind of. It was like the pre-aim was there, but the actual peak wasn't there. So though he was expecting it, it wasn't. Actually, really wasn't. Dude, RRQ did nice to have everyone in the right area. Problem for them is they keep having close rounds in terms of one person stay alive. Yeah, Zafara did everything here. Getting 2, someone had to get 2 at one point, and then all the trades were good. The kill jumping out of heaven was madness, but...
they're calling it 1v1, 2G just cleans it up.
Yeah, nice play there. Grabs that up as well. It's now going around.
Okay, I imagine... because you're going to get 1-9 on top of this, so yeah, this is a big swing round. Big swing round, and we have a lot of ults for this, so huge round. That is way too risky to be doing on these huge rounds. Oh god, that is way too risky.
They're going to send Flip back around here to try to get any intel they can. They send the Aldro.
It at least looked like the game plan was they're going to take this orb until they get punished, because we've been seeing them take that orb a lot of the times, but yeah, they get punished in the most important round, which is going to reset them. So a little bit greedy.
He's going to be taken out. That's a couple of confusing positions, I would say, for the players of RRQ, even holding.
Yeah,
the
they're not
orb
gonna
earlier
go
on
for
to
this
get one
considering the
map.
money.
And T1
1-9 on top of
extremely
this,
comfortable on the A
and
side
yeah,
of
that
this
all
one.
snowballed out of
RRQ have
control,
any
and they just gave
plans to
T1 the
challenge
most
the
perfect
push?
round
they're
ever.
gonna stay
3,000
back.
on
They
top
wanna
of
keep
this. They
that
got 300 for the
operator,
plant.
the rest of the
Their
rifles
ults are
ready
still
for
here.
you
They
in the
didn't have
next
to use any
round. It would
ults.
be very
Yeah,
difficult,
this was
to try to any kind of
it's
advantage
been the
here
worst
into A.
start
So
for
this is gonna be
RRQ
the
in
fifth
terms
win,
of
for T1,
losing the
and
pistol, losing the
lead is beginning to
bonus,
stack further
and
and
then
further.
they do this in one of the early buys
RRQs
as
are gonna
well.
have to have a
So
very
yeah, this is a
strong,
nightmare.
later half of the first round if this is going to be a doable second half of this map later on.
Yeah. Maybe we'll get a replay of how this round kind of fell into the hands of T1.
We've seen that happen a lot. It's true.
I want to see the
We
kill
have.
onto Flipshider as well, you know, because there was smoke up in the window, but he somehow got sprayed down up there. Either way, it just ends up being pretty straightforward, and RRQ will take a timeout from there.
Yeah, and I think this is a necessary timeout.
The player who gets
That
kill
was
gets
a round
extra,
that
yeah.
they could have won.
But
we did
everyone
see that
gets money for
started
the
with a
spike down.
kill, spam shot through the smoke. Maybe a little bit greedy to try to take that orb. Let's not forget that they were pretty light on actually using A site as a source of victory, and so they might have, you know, I don't know, been a little bit greedy there from RRQ. But you know, Coach Ewok.
Do you think T1 could take third in APAC?
This match is. He
Um,
knows that he needs to. Yeah. He
maybe.
knows that he needs to.
I mean, technically, yeah.
They got to do something here. This is
But
the map
it
that's
should
supposed
be
to
a
win
rough
the
road.
fight.
The
very
good
strong
thing for
on
them
offense.
is it's still a
Far,
while.
not gone well.
They're undefeated on the map. They're 2-0.
It's definitely
Defender
still a
side
while,
was,
so
as I mentioned at the top
and they're only going to
of
get better
the
and better with their
map, they were
players.
70% win rate, or 80% win rate rather, 79% on defender side. So it's their map.
Do you notice that
T1
MIBR got
selected a
4
defender
loss
side,
bonus after
and
losing it? I
they're
saw
still kinda
something
getting
about
bodied
that.
by T1 right now, so
But is that because they
yeah,
reset the
this,
game?
you
Like,
gotta take some early
I
timeouts and
vaguely
figure out what's
remember
going
that game, and
on their side. Whereas T1
that was when we had like a
briefly,
reset of the
there
map,
have been a
right?
couple of questionable
I wonder if
moments,
that
but
messed
other than
anything up.
you know, it's even hard to call it questionable. I feel like it was almost just good play from RRQ, good positioning to kind of shut down the pushes that they win for in those 2 rounds that they lost. Even though T1 pretty handily in control of this.
Okay, they go for the light armor,
So we now go into the 8th round
and they
here.
squeeze out a
We
buy,
have,
so it's kind
here
of.
with the operator.
Don't
They
want to say the
double
whole
stack
half is
over
on
onto
this
A.
round,
The
but
question is, where exactly does T1
kind of
wanna
is.
go? They've
They
actually
smoke
taken a very
here,
retracted
recon.
position. I
They
think
set
were
one
actually
person up.
expecting maybe a rush through A. After that, you know, tactical timeout, it's not happening. Oh, well,
It's T1
it'll happen. They've
playing
prepped for it. I
super
don't know if this will be a
passive.
push more than just a
Timeout
way to
went
try
in,
to
and they
score
were
some surprise
expecting
on it.
something
It seems
aggro.
like Garage is going to be where they're going to go, or at least they're going to check in there first. We've seen a lot of attention on the B so far on Haven. There's always a chance that the T1's not sure about the way C's looking so far. They could
This is
go
that.
there.
Teams are doing this for the
A lot
anti.
of varied, strategies as they
The
push forward
absolute
with
nightmare.
the
It's a
reach
really
ultimate. They're
nice
gonna
hit from
pick up 2
T1.
kills already as RRQ are cleaned up on the C site.
Damn, look how clean this is at the moment from T1. They look very prepped into this map.
We don't have the spike
Still
planted
kind of
just yet.
fine.
We're going to go in once more and try to get that plant. This is going to give
Wow,
RRQ
he's
a little
doing
bit of time to
damage
try to
with this,
wrap
though.
around.
Shock dart value was.
Oh, Zetor is getting into these
unprecedented.
positions and
Yeah,
just
that was-
owning it.
I don't know if I've seen more in one round.
Oh,
Oh.
no! Zeta puts
Oh,
the
God.
shot. Wall
They don't
bang,
lose like
taken
this, though,
out.
right?
Can RRQ make this happen? Oh, blinded.
It's gonna buy him some time. Xpero just
Oh, with the
peeking
flash
through
as
with the
well.
Flash, it's 1-on-1.
Another flash comes through. And he's going to try to push ban. Ooh,
Does he?
nicely done. Flip has to scramble back over to the spike, but he should be able
Like,
to get that
easily.
distance, no problem.
Oh my
What a
goodness.
crazy round that was.
Yeah, nice
Beautifully done
round.
here by
3v5. What the hell?
Yeah, double breach
I mean, it all came
used
down to the whiff and
second one
garage.
here by Flipshiner
Let's
just
be honest.
to try to secure this round, and it ends up being very much
Let's be
worthwhile.
honest about it.
They were
I
able
hate to
to
point
clear
out the
some
whiffs,
long
but
there. Let's
that
take
was a
look at
big one.
replay as the push initially very strong as RRQ tried to push
Ayless,
into
thank you
smoke
so
here.
much, dude. 4
But then
gifted.
this
Chat, you know what to do.
yeah.
Let's get the
And
slugs
Zeta's
in.
gonna
Let's
wanna
get the
forget
slug
about
approves in.
Yeah, I honestly got to put that one on Zeta there. That was,
Wait, how come I...
his positioning,
Surely my
he's
sub
been
should
able
start
to have
going
that
down at
setup
one
is
point,
there so you can
because
get him right
I wonder
in
if
the
I've done
back
it
of the
wrong.
head, just over that ledge that
There's a
we heard from
chance.
Garage.
Either way, we're on a crazy
Garage
number
dropped
at the
the ball
moment.
there.
Ayless, thank you so much, mate.
RRQ
Appreciate it.
starting to win these really critical rounds as we get
Aryan,
closer and closer to the highlight
Saperton,
of the first half.
G2_diaper, and I'm registered. Welcome into the Slug Club. You got gifted. Please say thank you over towards Ayless. Ayless, thank you for that, mate.
Yeah, I mean, they've got good economy where it stands. They've been able to hold down A sense then, as now it's Xfero's turn.
Wait, that's
to
my
get
actual
the
sub count? Jesus, that's kind of crazy, isn't it?
long-range Hunter's Fury kill, kind of out
Because it
of
hasn't gone
nowhere.
down at all, so that's what I was
Nicely done.
thinking. Wait, where the hell's the skill?
Right. Munchkin try to see if they can find any information out here.
Sova ult?
We've got a pretty wide
Okay.
spread right now for T1. Notice how retracted RRQ is here.
Just the standard Sova ult at the beginning. Keep an eye on the Jet. Jet has perfect timing, but they have pinged it like it could be a possibility, so they're going to have a weird timing with this duel.
And not really getting any intel.
RRQ playing very back on their hind heels here, and Van is
No
cruising,
way.
but he
There's a
can't
few
get the
kills that
kill.
I'm thinking T1 should have
As
got
he
in a
tries
row
to make
here.
that corner, and now Elmimore's got 2 on the
Keep an
round.
eye on the Jet still.
Yeah, and a very dislocated
Problem is he
T1
has to get
right
like
now.
2, 3
We have a
somehow,
deep
or at least
lurking
2, and then
Messiah player. Maybe something can come from
there's
that.
one.
He does get one. He finds Flip.
instant
there's
decision
4 more
to
to
go
go.
spawn could be pretty good.
Only 30 seconds
Damn.
remaining here. He gets another. And I think they basically
That's
lost track
huge,
of
though.
BJ
Nice
does
dash
take out
away.
Munchkin, which is going to Maroon.
Okay, nicely handled in the end.
Excuse me. Then
Yeah, the
2-2
ult at the beginning
closes it out.
helped a lot.
4 to 5.
They stayed on
as
top.
things are really beginning to open up.
This kill,
And now it's
I'm pretty sure
T1's
Ban
turn
should have
to take
got as well.
timeout. I think those last couple of
Retina,
rounds
Retina.
definitely ones
I imagine
that they've been
Retina.
taken, so they'll-
Retina, thank you so much.
Let's sit back
2 months
and
in the sub
compare.
club.
Let's take a look at a replay here. Elmimore.
Appreciate using your Prime on me. Thank you, thank you. Wait, what's going on here? Wait, this is a long one.
He's able to just hit the match almost.
Damn.
Yeah,
What the hell?
very
Chat.
discombobulated T1
Chat,
back
chat,
there.
chat. Also, I'm
Little
scrolling
T1
up.
starting out with that lead,
I'm
but
looking
the
at the
further
slug
we
approved
get,
from ALS's
in
gifted.
each round,
That
even
is
more credits
that
are
is
at
not
the
enough,
disposal
chat. Let's
of
try
ours,
let's
they
try
are,
some more.
seeming
Let's try one more
handle
time.
themselves
We're in a
very well.
timeout. We've got nothing else to do.
RRQ, by the
Let's
way,
get some
not
slug
really
approves in for the full
overextending
gifted
here
from
on the
ALS.
side. They're very, very
That's
patient.
it, proper.
Um,
And like I know I'm sleepy, but
maybe
like
that
you
by-
lot,
by
come on.
dropping C, but I think better that
We've
than
all
just
got
me
jobs to
going
do.
out
Eh?
and
There we go.
getting
That's
killed
much
off,
better.
right
That
off
looks
the bat.
much better.
Yeah,
ALS,
absolutely.
thank you so much for the
T1
gifted.
Always will have a lot of fans in the audience. It's a very big Korean org for a very long time.
They're the OGs, man.
Yeah.
Back when I was a young spud, I was a T1 fan.
Yeah.
All
They're trying
the
to
way
make
back
their
then.
mark on Valorant's stage list, but still working on it.
Still working on it. They haven't done it just yet. It's been exciting to see a team like RRQ play as well as they have.
Yeah.
You know, we've been out in Korea for a long
Where do you
time
think G
now,
is
but,
lacking? It's just
you know,
too hard
you
to be
don't
good
normally
with
think of Indonesian teams when you think
with
of
a
esports,
7-person
but this just
roster.
goes to show you how
You're not gonna be
global Valorant
consistent.
really is. We got
Yeah,
teams from all over the world
absolutely.
here, and they're making T1 work. I mean, T1's just barely in a lead right now, but RRQ is.
It's hard enough to be
so
good
well.
and consistent with 5 players, let alone adding 2 extra players in there and you're switching them around. Never going to get the chemistry that good. Puts more pressures on the players themselves.
Really awesome to see.
It's a nightmare.
Makes you very optimistic about the future of
Smoke
esports
goes
in
in,
the region.
Recon goes in as well.
As taking a look, I saw a bunch of pings from T1 during the timeout.
They
go
finally
to
managed
the
to
team.
break
They
the
actually
econ of
followed
100
up
Thieves
with
as
it.
well,
Saya
so
is
they're
looking
going
to
down
take
to an
charge
eco.
with
We
the
got
Flamestorm.
Now, last time they did this, it was a fake.
Saya
I think
player
they
has
got
his
a
knife,
this
so
time.
it
looks
could
like
be
they
a.
probably are. They've closed
Oh,
off one
okay.
side of B, but beautiful shots here from RRQ.
Damn, everyone just gets instantly
T1
wrecked.
are, they're struggling. Saya player just kind of dumped
Wait,
on
what did
there
I
by
say?
Elmimore, who is having a fantastic map so
Chat,
far.
it's so early. You gotta let
Now
me
got
off for these things.
defenders
What did I
locked
say?
down
Someone
here.
type out to me.
Put in by the side of Elmimore.
This is a pretty sick
I said 100 Thieves.
I
Yeah,
really
but
like
why?
this. How are they gonna
Okay,
be able to
T1.
actually
To be honest though, chat,
and they might
you
still
kind of add a little zeros. Add a few zeros on here. And then you put the T over to here.
Up a third.
It's just flip now. 25 HP. He doesn't have that much time. He's going to have to get a kill on Sadie. He goes for the flash.
It's
comes
basically
out,
the same.
and that's going to be that. T1 gets the 6th win. Crazy round. And I loved the wrap round here from RRQ.
Chat, look,
Coming
chat, I
all
missed
the
this
way
round
from
because of
attacker
this.
spot, and the
How on
lockdown
earth have
is
they
what
won
I
this?
think
They had
really
the first
good.
2 kills.
It's like, oh, how do we actually
How's
get
everyone
that
winning
where there's gonna
3v5s
be a
today?
meeting for
Give me a
plan,
replay.
over at B
Man,
like
this,
that.
we love
Yeah,
this
so it
region
started
because there's
off
just
like
replays
RRQ
all the
were
time.
in a fantastic position, but Van and Munchkin especially, just able to lock down here behind Garage and just pick up a bunch of kills as they were pushing in. Even with the lockdown, they weren't able to get the defuse, even half of it. So it felt like the idea was great for RRQ, but the execution not quite there, and
Okay.
Smutskin was able to clean up.
I talked about how
There
conservative
you go. Super
RRQ was,
aggro.
but
We
I
got
like
no
the
server
mixing it
ult
up
or
here.
anything for
They've got
this.
EJ way up over
Did you
here.
see that the
Right
UK
below
emergency
the
alert
attacker
test is at
spawn.
3 p.m. What on
playing
earth does that mean?
conservatively, but they don't
Dude,
know
that's
that
gonna be when
EJ
I'm
is
napping.
leading
What's it
right
gonna
under
sound
the
like?
drone.
And they're going to send the drone out. T1 are definitely a little bit concerned about this, as a
It's
lot
gonna
of
be loud.
facilities set up here
God's sake.
by the side of RRQ at the entrance of C. Both Killjoy and Astra.
Well, thanks for the heads up.
Stars over
I
there.
appreciate that.
Let's see if T1 actually make this push work.
Beautifully done by EJ. Gets the drop on a Munchkin. Here comes the attack over here into C. Elmi Moore, the first line of defense, fires some shots. Blindside
Damn,
though
do
by
that.
Saya player.
One enemy remaining.
Just Zeta remaining.
Nicely
1
handled.
versus 3.
C.
And the
People
spike
are
coming
really
out
on top of
guarded
the
over
shorty
at
these
C.
days. Every jet is second buying at. Oh
And
my
Elmi,
god.
Lim
Every
gets
jet
it.
is
The game
second
of
buying a
captain
shorty.
continues
What the
on.
hell is that skill?
T1 only about 1 round
Last
ahead.
round before
Bit
the
further
switch.
along. Can RRQ tie this up 6-6 in what has been a delightfully close fight so far?
Yeah, again, that push on the C was always going to be difficult, especially without their full team going in all at the same time. And 2GE this time was the hero, able to pick up 3.
Recon was nice as well.
And then look at this flick.
Jesus.
That is
Didn't even look
wild.
like
You
a
see
shot.
his reaction.
It was
It's
insane how
incredible.
good that was.
All right, the last round in the first half is here. This time around, T1 collects just outside of A. Another stack over
That
here
was mental.
with EJ holding that up.
Mate, he's gonna.
Looking for the pick. The Alpha
I guarantee he's swinging. He's swinging someone this round.
Beautifully done.
There's no
Coming
way
out the
you
last
hit
second
that
of
shot and
this
you're
game,
not
further
insta
up in
swinging
A.
someone.
Peeks
Oh my
again,
goodness.
Gets the pick onto Bond. Carpe gonna push.
You should
They're not
know.
able to take him down. Stinger play, aggressive.
Oh,
on
it's
a
that-
long,
it's that
but
3v5
it's just
though.
EJ getting massive amounts of value now as got
Oh,
attacker lockdown here.
Tries to draw him in. They're gonna try to push up. We do have EJ just in this little nook. to keep
They
fighting
really
by
messed this
lockdown.
one up. It's another 3v5.
Okay, this actually ends up working as RQ maybe not
Whoa.
respecting it, and now 3 headshots
How many is
in a
it?
row.
How
T1
many
are
have I seen
holding
in this
the
game?
inside
Because I think
all
it's
their
on
money.
4.
Oh, it's gonna be up to Elmi Moore. He gets one. Can he have the greatest play we've had so far? Takes
Oi.
out another. Hold on. Oh,
okay, that's not having any of that.
Misplay earlier in garage. Does clutch that.
Man,
after what
these
looked like it might have been the
3v5s.
craziest round
Oh,
yet with an RRQ win.
Jesus.
T1 closes out the first half.
It's too early for this many 3v5s.
Yeah, able to hold on to the lead right at the end. But
We saw one from
certainly could've been
RRQ,
around
but
as
I
well, that
think...
RRQ could've
So
held
I
on
think
to
it
the
was...
site.
In terms of
See the
the
value
team
of
that has the
Killjoy
5, I think I saw
in that
3
push as well,
from
and it's the
RRQ, and I
reason
think I
why
saw 1 from
it's
T1.
Jet and then it's Killjoy here in Pacific is
I
because
think.
just
I can't fully
you get
remember.
pushes
It's
like
early
that, you can
morning,
get
so I could
position
be
on the
fully
site,
wrong.
and then
But
RRQ has to
that's
push in
really
B,
bad.
got smokes down, and it's going to be really difficult for them. And T1 handle it. They
T1
win
did
those
great in this
firefights, and
half.
Ends up being a round win for them that perhaps should not have gone their way.
That's right. Remember that this is the map RRQ really needs to win. If they're going to come out ahead, it's got to be on Haven. 7-5. The only thing that's closer than that is they're tied 6-6. So I mean, this is a round that T1's having to do some work. RRQ was one. I think.
Which region has the best tier 2 teams? It
retakes.
depends what
There have
it
been
depends
holes
if
in
we're
the
just
plays on
classing,
both sides as
if we're just saying the
well.
whole of franchising is tier 1, which is a little bit bold. But let's just do it for that sake,
Yeah,
then
It's like the beginning of
America's.
the song as well.
Well, I mean, it's the halftime soundtrack. I mean, what are we doing? You
M
gotta,
M80 and the
gotta
Guard are
bump
just
that.
too good. They just carry it up very high.
If you guys are watching from home, you should come check out the studio that we host this in. It's incredible. I love
They carry
that,
the
you know, this
average
is
up
such
with
an
them.
international
T1, 1,
tournament,
2, 3v5s.
and
Only
being
2.
such a
The one in B,
cosmopolitan
that
city,
one
we've
there.
got fans from all the
Next,
different
I
places
can remember
some
3.
visiting, others that reside here coming
Oh
down
wait,
here to cheer on their
T1.
favorite
Yeah, I can
teams.
remember 3
And what great
3v5s. The
matches
T1
we're
one.
having here.
The one in B. The one at the end
Valorant's
there,
always
and
very
the bonus
entertaining,
round.
First and foremost.
Tom Powell, thanks so
So,
much.
as Tasteless said, definitely make your way down.
Appreciate you.
As now flipping sides, RRQ. You know,
Chat, let's
they've
get some
won
slugs in.
2
6
maps and
months
even
in the slug
before,
club. Thank you so much,
but
Tom.
Their attacker side win rate was not fantastic. They were 7-9 in terms of
Thank you for the
rounds.
support, mate.
So they'll really have to pull that through. Whereas on the side of T1, their defender side is actually even worse.
Right.
It's 11 and 20, 35% win rate.
Feels
so
like a must-win pistol for
these are the two
RRQ. It's not
sides that
fully,
these two
but
teams so far statistically have not been
I like
very
the smoke at the
successful.
beginning.
We begin
Covers
the
off
pistol
both,
round
so
here.
it creates question
RRQ
marks. You never really see
hungry
anyone walk
start
through
a
it.
comeback.
I thought he was going to.
Does seem like we saw some peering down a little bit towards garage. Oh my God! Great
Oh
pick.
my god.
Flip.
Have they done
Getting that long distance
have they
shot
done
over
some
by
research
A.
on when they
But they're gonna commit. RQ's
shot?
gonna come in.
It's fine.
I gotta say, positionally,
He
I
was
like
kind of
this
ready
one
for it though.
T1, even a delay as they come out of sewers.
Yeah, this
Damn.
push is not working. They are on the side, and they are okay.
Enemy remaining.
EJ and 2G get 2, but that is
Damn,
all they
nice
will
cleanup.
get. Carpe with
3
the
people
frenzy
here.
on top of
T1
them.
are all
It
over
really
them
all
at the
started
moment.
off with Saya players 2 picks to start off the round.
Yeah, I mean it's a big buy to try to get that sheriff in round 1, but
Yeah.
it's like a operator junior or something like that over A long. If you get that
Um,
shot, and he got 2 actually, 2 shots to the head. That thinned out
I'm
the
wondering
line.
if we're back to
Killjoy
the
utility was
wonder
there
if
in
we're back to
sewer.
the old
They got
RRQ.
sandbagged a little bit when they tried to come up. And I
I
think
was
that
sold a
allowed everybody to
dream.
get into a great position. T1 takes that first win and likely to take the second. As it's going to be a very starved round 2 in the second half for RRQ.
Yeah, I think that's one of the difficulties of, you know, you you get an isolated kill like that, but you still try to force the push when you know Saya player's still there on the jet.
Damn. No, not like this.
As now they
What's
try to
going
push
on
forward,
today?
and yeah, he's just getting killed by an after
Damn, look at that shutdown. You had stun in front, we had double molly, we had a
the easiest
recon.
play for RRQ, but you got to try to make something work here on the second round after losing that pistol.
Okay, they're going to come up into garage. Shot down. And, oh my God! All right, that looked like it could have been a little bit worse. Carpe does take EJ out. The spike is actually pushed back out to the doors of garage. Is RRQ going to double down? It seems like they are.
Well,
Spike down. C.
they did it in round 1. They're doing it in round 2.
Yeah.
Just really trying to force the entry, but this is not working.
It feels to me like in some of, well, I guess we're only 2 rounds in, but that RQ is getting the information that someone's in there and
Oh my
trying
goodness.
to push it anyways.
The
Great
hell is
shot
this
from
round?
2GE.
It's the least damage.
Okay.
But it's just 2 GE. There
Yeah.
are 4 players here from T1, and now there's none
Right.
for RQ.
Let's see how
9-5,
much
sorry, 5 to
this
9,
bonus can do.
excuse me. T1
Probably gonna drop ban the sheriff.
Yeah. It's funny you say it's just 2G.
We'll keep an eye full by coming in.
Because it has felt a little bit like, you know, in certain rounds it's been only him, it's been EJ at times. But individually the players have not been able to come together.
It's the advantage of Omen and Astra.
challenge.
It's the advantage Omen and Astra have each other over in a sense.
The sad moment
I mean,
of the
Astra is
controller
just
when his
easier
whole
to
team
have
is
global
overextended. You're like, oh,
presence.
all right.
Yeah.
The
I'll see
after
what
plant
I
in
can
terms
do
of Astra
here.
sucks, you can like a little bit better,
Yeah,
but
it does seem like
Omen
RQ so far
honestly is
doubling
great.
down when they come in. They identify there's someone waiting to receive them on the
Omen's
other
just
side
better
and
at
try to
actually
go for it
anchoring a
anyways.
site.
This time A-Long has been left wide open, probably betting that
Most
RRQ
people
will be a
lean
little
towards
bit
an
more
Omen just
cautious
because of the
after what
flash,
happened at
right?
the start of the first round of the second half, but it's a double stack over here onto sewers. So nice rotation so far. It is a 3-stack overall. Just Munchkin over here outside a garage door.
Got
trying to
Omen
see if
one
there's
ways,
any
yeah.
audible
And you
sounds.
can start using it like Angel
Towards
if you
B,
want to
there are
TP in.
not, but RRQ is not really moving anywhere right now.
And it's one of the only,
Just hanging
a
out.
lot of the time as
They got
well,
that
like
one
when you're
pick out
looking
of
at
garage,
Astra, a
so
lot of it will be the after
sliding
plant.
your
You
time
don't
to
get
do.
as many
Couple
after
players
plants in
here from
terms of like
Strider and EJ
playing
gonna
time
poke in through a
on that
wall,
map.
but actually
And a
T1's
big
got
thing
the
as well is
stack
like the
on
ult.
A.
The
So
Omen
RRQ
ult is
not
actually
really
really
getting the
decent
read
on the
on
defense.
where
It's
the
probably
rest
the
of the
best Omen
defenses
ult on
are here for
defense
the side of T1.
for playing A,
T1
anchor, and
might be
TPing
able
into
to
B.
put
So
an end to this push.
yeah, the fact you actually have a
See how
good
it
use for your
goes.
ult.
We've got the hot piece
There's 3
coming
people here, I'm worried.
And again, there's not that much time left on the clock. They're going to have to try to commit to A. Bond takes EJ out, but EJ already drops 2.
Standing.
Munchkin going to wrap around
They
here.
handled this well though.
Shot down through the smoke. Great win. A much needed win here. 6 wins on the board as the spike is now planned.
Yeah, on a cent.
I got to say, I'm glad that RRQ won that. I think if they did not win that critical round 3, we would probably be
Yeah.
very, very close to the end here. But it was not just a round win.
How's the
They
map
needed
so
to
far?
drop almost
T1 looked great.
everything. So they're gonna
RRQ have been a little bit scrappy, straight up.
4th round of the second half.
T1 not really able to get many guns out of the hands of RRQ on the bonus, only out of EJ, I guess, there. And so
Okay,
RRQ
first
in a
big
pretty
buy
good
round.
spot now.
Here we go, straight in for the C hit. We got
See how
nothing
this
on
one
top
is
of
gonna
this.
go. It looks like RRQ want to come in fast onto the C
Recon
site.
didn't get shot. It's real
So the comms
fast.
here at the moment.
Everything is so good from T1. Oh, I like this, though they haven't been able to go over towards the site. So, we'll keep an eye on the Killjoy as well.
And it looks like T1's going to go for a retake here. Oh my god, Zeta again.
Killjoy might activate.
Zeta takes another one out, LB Moore.
Damn, okay.
Catch that. And this means it's going to be a very strained position here for RRQ.
They try to push into him, and he punishes them. Munchkin's gonna pick up the last two.
Damn, nicely done.
T1 will be able to pick up another round here, and they have an operator now in the hands of Zeta and their team, which they should probably just hand over to Saya player. But yeah, you know, I think Zeta, he gets the really nice peek out of garage.
Joking, don't know all the way. Do you know what? I can see because I couldn't see because I got rid of your mod.
Aggression from RRQ, like look at this.
Okay,
It's just not working.
We didn't catch it the first time in the cast. I'm like, where was Saya player? How did Zeta get that kill? It was crazy. Yeah.
Okay, there you go. You're back.
Well, that will spark another timeout. RRQ, they really, I think they got to calm things down. They were looking really good on defense, you know, just kind of playing on their high end heels, waiting for T1 to go straight into their crosshairs and stuff like that. But things have kind of fallen to the wayside, I think, in terms of that strategy here after the half.
Yeah, they definitely had a stronger defender side. I agree. T1's executes over on attacker side were pretty good. But yeah, RRQ is dropping a lot of players before they can secure.
They panicked every time someone dies. They definitely don't look super calm right now.
It was every round, but we did have a couple rounds where like they got the read that somebody's there, and I don't know if it's.
You hope today's NA games are more interesting. Give me who's playing.
And it's been a pretty comfortable defense.
Actually, I have not been looking ahead to see who plays.
Yeah. Almost every round they get 1 to 2 picks, and then it's just a very difficult spike plant that almost every time.
Sentinels play MIBR, C9 play NRG.
RRQ's idea I think, was solid. You know, just push into C, get the plants back out along, but the overcommittal into garage needs to be cleaned up. I'm sure that's something that
NRG C9 will be interesting.
Coming in here, that was their last time out, so not much else. Got to make a good push here at the end.
Yeah, it can be interesting. I agree. In theory, NRG should be taking it, but C9 look kind of nice.
But it looks like we're going to have a wraparound towards C. Right now, T1 is basically
and NRG.
Overextended and
NRG don't look. I'm not.
So it is going to come down to a retake.
I'm not convinced. Where the hell is this kill? Oh my goodness, over towards B. Okay, so this is a very important round. They decide to time out before it. Money's really low, so they have to win.
Yeah, with this cosmic divide, huge committal onto the C site, and T1 are like,
Chinese play Artist on Jet.
We already lost Carpe.
Man, I'm seeing a lot of this with like a lot of the NA teams, where they have like a superstar Jet or something, and they're even not playing. They're even not playing them on Jet, or they're not getting them an op early out, and it's just like, damn.
I guess they're more, at least for now, interested in exit kills.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, you know, it's an interesting, hyper-conservative move here for T1, but I think they look at this, they go, okay.
Oh, it's the most perfect round for RRQ. They're not even going for this because their money's low. That's nice. They don't need to hunt though. Okay, this can hunt. Yeah, alright.
I mean, at least they'll hold on to their guns.
Damn, they get this upgrade?
Be able to use those in the next one.
My favorite round that we've had so far. It was the most exciting one.
That one right there.
Okay, most perfect round for them. 300 for the plant, 3,000 as well. T1 decide to prioritize their economy over their enemies. Makes a lot of sense. They were going to eco if they lost a lot of guns here. So, yeah, might be the right call, but it definitely gives RRQ a bit of a lifeline in terms of their econ because, yeah, they're light armor believers, so they can make this last for a long time.
You know, their utility, everything they've got into this next one. A triple stack over here onto A. Very ready to receive anybody. The spike is not clearly going to any one location. Right now, RRQ is trying to probe for intel.
Half shield meta. It's the meta in EMEA.
I like this better, you know.
And that's about it.
Rush in, you know,
You get like two teams in Americas, like 2 teams in Pacific, but 8 out of 10 teams in EMEA.
Go for a push where maybe some of the guys aren't, or maybe use some utility to push them out and then go for a push. So they're gonna move on to B here.
Take flight.
The Aldrone comes in. They don't see anybody at B just yet.
It's
I
a
don't know
big
how you got
kill.
that kill.
Yeah,
You
that
take a
was
lot of
wild.
space with this.
Great
Damn,
shot
he
there
is
from
on
Munchkin.
it.
It's gonna be a
They get a plant. Let's see how they play because they need to have someone on site that's gonna get some kills.
Right on site.
At the moment, Ban is really important. We're gonna keep an eye on his smokes. He does one smoke to isolate B. They're looking for a reaction. And yeah, this should be an impossible round to win, but we'll see. Might have a bit of madness.
They've got some utility. They could try to spam in here. This may force T1 to try to come out
They
with
started spamming so early on.
They gotta go for something.
Vision's
as
gonna get
the
blocked.
Tap on the spike, but they're just spamming there onto this one as they push out of the smoke. But Elmi Moore and 2G are cleaning up, but 2G 5 health.
down to the duel.
Whoa,
Halfway to
this was
the
kind of
fuse.
close.
Last second, it will be another victory.
Say
here for
kinda
T1,
close,
11 to
insanely
7. Great
close.
round. And honestly, not a bad setup there from RRQ. I thought they were going to take that at the start of that.
I mean, the setup was good, but that initial
Cupid
first
says a
blood
half
from
shield matches depending on the
Munchkin
map.
just made things so much
It'll probably
easier
be if they have
on the retake.
Haydens that do damage.
kill, like,
Raise
what?
server.
He's like, okay, I know they're pushing. I'm
I
just gonna
guess.
spam a little bit before I back out. He gets kind of a lucky kill there through the smoke. And the hold, you know, pretty standard from RRQ, but it's kind of weird to say, but they just ran out of members and health, 5 health here. And just barely, they were able to get that defuse. And now we've got 4 ultimates ready for T1.
Okay, they're going to once again
Has a spray.
gear up into B. They're going to send EJ in.
I can't even remember that kill.
Pulls down. EJ takes out one, but he's traded out as Carpe gets the kill
So
on
they
him.
are having a lot
They're
of
gonna push
success
now
over
through
towards C,
Mirage.
so it makes
On the
sense that they go for
receiving
this.
end is Saya
Saya
Playa.
gets
the
damn.
kill with the upgrade and
Damn.
takes another.
That was huge. I mean, that
Saya
just means the
player
retake
says,
is just
sorry, RRQ,
so on now.
we're gonna
If they want to
run
give
this
Killjoy
map
the plant, that
because
can be
that's
all.
really gonna take the wind out of their sails. RRQ
Pretty
will
sure
be
they
able to
threw
get
it
this
over.
flag down, but their chances at winning this one
They're gonna go
are
fast for
pretty low.
this.
They do have the lockdown as
Oh,
okay,
what?
never
Whoa,
mind.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
I take everything back.
Well, I'll tell you what.
Oh.
Very worth it. The lockdown did force an immediate
Whoa.
push from them. And I think T1 kind of going back. to
And
what
they're
we
gonna
saw
have to
early
save
in
with
this
that.
just gonna
No
save this
way.
operator.
That is a
Clean up
pretty
over
costly
probably
rounds.
A heaven.
They managed to win their
That's
own
gonna be the 8th win.
version
RRQ
of a 3v5
snipping the heels of T1 right
in the
now.
form of a
They had to spend
2v4.
heavy for that with the
All
kill
goes
chase,
down.
but I
He
think
knew that
they
they
got
might be going
If you
fast.
look at the
Damn,
minimap where those
literally,
3
look
members of
at
T1
look
died,
at how
they were all 3
I
of
don't
them
know,
stacked
bold
up
I
and
guess
Elmi
this
Moore
is on the
just
minimap.
one
Like all the
simple
deaths are in
spray,
exactly the same
and all of a
spot.
sudden, as you mentioned, Tasteless, they kind of had to push on that timing, and that ends up just being an easy cleanup for Elmi Moore.
very blue X right there.
Yeah,
The bluest
Yeah.
X we've seen.
it's a bold blue X.
That's right.
Yeah.
8 to 11. Again, it's been a great map so far. And it was not this kill, but that one that we saw that I thought, okay,
Let's
this
see
is
the
over.
lineup.
Look at this.
This should be a retake. And when I
Oh,
saw
the molly, so they had to go forwards.
Look how
Damn,
flashed at
yeah,
the
he was
end.
flashed, didn't even see.
that's
it happen.
crazy.
Beautifully done.
And that
That's the
was-
spray?
that was,
Okay, let me check in a
after
bit.
Saya players kind of insane play, that was T1's round to win, right? But turns out that lockdown and a little bit of stacking is all you need. So here comes T1 fast out of A long.
Nice.
Not gonna hit those shots actually. Has to
That
get the
is
classic
so
kill.
He doesn't get a gun though. And they wouldn't. Oh,
This is a round that
Th-
T1 is supposed to lose. They're not really that equipped. Munchkin here with the operators wrapping around towards C. Can Munchkin get the pick? It
But-
looks like it is going to be a push towards that direction, and he does. He
But-
takes out Elmi Moore.
he j-
2GE waiting.
did he think?
Munchkin's going to go ahead and just reload.
I'm so
into another
confused.
position.
Did
I
he?
think
But he
they're
threw the
actually
gun out the map, right? Or did?
grab the spike.
I mean, they're gonna win this round
Oh
anyway.
my
It's
God,
fine.
Munchkin is like the killer
Oh
in the
boy,
horror
why did I
movie.
say that?
One by one, RRQ players are disappearing.
Yeah. They try to push through the garage window.
There's some low
area,
HPs here.
and he's just
Oh,
waiting for
man.
it. He had a pretty
What a
good
crazy
position.
round
He's
this
got
has
the
been.
operator.
There's so
And
much
again, it
going
goes
on.
back to some of those aggressive pushes on
These
the
two
guys
just
who
playing
got
super
really
reactive,
nicely
feeling
set up
like there could have been some
positions.
timings. They're
Not
gonna
work
love
out
that
for
molly
you,
going off.
RRQ.
The fact that he just randomly did it means that there's no util here.
Looks like they want to try to come into
30
B.
seconds left.
Probably expecting CNA to be covered. EJ's going to pull down here, but Munchkin's going to be on the receiving end. Hold up. Oh,
Damn,
EJ's
what an
so
off angle.
fast.
What an off angle and what
from the hip.
insane timing for
Two to
this.
two.
Okay, this is
But a
back
very
on. That was the
tough
high
position
HP,
to try to
33,
defend here for
29.
RRQ. they don't know where the other two players are coming from.
They do have the firearms advantage. They're actually going to push out here towards Saya player, who is just waiting with a frenzy, but
Damn.
actually I think he even had a
Well,
classic, so
no
not
matter
very
what,
good
it's a
spot
good
for him.
eco.
And Zeta, he does pick up a gun.
Yeah. Zeta's
there's-
basically going to go for it. We don't have that much left in the second half. He's going to see if he can drop anybody. EJ is just going to wait. They're going to have that audio cue. Oh, they're going to see Zeta.
Yeah, now
Yeah,
he's
this is
just
over.
waiting to get out of here with the Phantom. That'll be fine for him, but T1's economy not
Is
in a
it
great spot.
Is
I
it
mean,
somewhat
they should
possible
be
to
able
know the
find
impact
this
of an
round,
IGL
but
by watching games?
RRQ are absolutely
To an
flying back in
extent,
this map
you
now.
can get like
They are,
a
but it was an expensive victory. They're going to have to buy back
a
heavy.
rough, a like really rough estimate
so
in terms of like
apparently
mid rounding,
T1
like if they should be
loses that round,
cancelling
I
what
think
you
they-
two have
they
gone
had a
on. Is
pretty
it obvious
strong
to us?
presence in it, enough to really make RRQ pay for it.
I think his IGLing's fine. I really think he struggles against
So we've got, agents collecting up
actual
over here
killjoys.
towards the A
But I think
side.
that's like a whole team thing. I think that's
9
like
to 11 right now,
coach
Valdez. This is
and everyone
exciting,
included.
and really close match. I got to say, I'm really
Yeah.
delighted to see that RQ is playing as well as they can against T1, and it's not over yet. RQ could pull ahead here.
This is why we all kind of thought this was going to
Like
be
when
a
I watch
very
Killjoys
matchup
against
between these two
Sentinels, the
teams, and
Killjoys look like the best
Here
agent
we
in the
go.
game.
The push comes in. Saya players holding down the angle.
Saya player always in control of A long. Munchin's going to go take cover here.
Man, Side did insane.
Underscurry coming through, and oh my
Oh,
God,
God.
does connect. Can they link it
There's
together?
so
Doesn't
much
quite
damage
do it.
there. 5
Now
HP.
Planty
He's
and
gonna go.
T1
He's gonna
needs
go
to
for a
retake,
crazy kill.
but
He
they
got a
are
Lombard.
outnumbered.
Yeah, yeah, they don't have a plan for this ult.
Cosmic divide rather, and Elmore has
Wait,
to
and they put
lead.
their ult into it, so they have to check on the bulk at least. It delays a
RRQ,
little
they
bit of
have this
time,
now,
but
it's in a very unique spot here in the corner, just for a long. T1 are totally on the site right now.
Flip is just inside the smoke. Carpe's not spammed any shots in there yet, and he
yeah,
does.
the
He gets
smokes
the
are
kill.
nice on this one.
One more left. 2GE coming from A short. And that's
Damn,
gonna
very
be
nicely handled
it.
from T1.
9 to 12.
Yeah, that's the end for him.
At this point in time, RQ, if they don't play 3 perfect rounds, it's over. T1 takes the first map.
Yeah, that was
Match point.
again. I mean, they are. It's almost like they're sniffing out where Saya player is and purposely pushing into him. And he, time and time again, is like, yeah, sure, bring it on. Picks up a 2K. They try to get the
Yeah, they
Cosmic
just tried to get
divide down
something
with
out of him.
the corner
5
plant,
HP, wanted to take a risk.
They were just bleeding members one by one.
What do you think an
as they
IGL
were
should play?
pushing
I mean,
into the
technically they
site,
can play
so
anything depending on the
T1
the person.
42, able to
But
easily
in an
pick that
ideal
one up.
world, smokes or
And now,
initiator.
on match points in round
Probably
22
initiators
has been close,
the
but
best,
T1
but-
on the cusp of taking this first map.
Okay, Elmi Moore
Damn, he
has a
really
great
just
start.
ran it down.
Saya player out of the picture. Creep up towards A. Oh my gosh, EJ. Right now, RQ is clutching. Munchkin, though, the last line of defense, and RQ is going to ping pong actually back out.
He straight up ran it down.
3 possible sites to plant it. Only 3 agents.
Enabled his team
T1
to win the round last.
RQ
Got a
has
free
plenty of
card
time on the
and
clock
just
to make
thought
the next
he's
few
cashing it in straight away.
And T1, interestingly, actually stacking in garage here, maybe expecting a C plant. They will be correct about that. See when they decide to push out.
It's
and actually
dire, stop
keep
it.
this, because RRQ pretty
I
slowly
know
are gonna
that's a
make their
bait.
way onto the C site and should be able to get this plant relatively easily. So they get the smokes down.
Nah, it's a bait. I can feel it.
Oh, man, so good. C's on lock right now. But Zephyro fights back.
They
Just
just
Munchkin
get the
remaining.
trades in low HP done.
Munchkin. gonna
Munchkin?
scramble here. Again, another. If
30
RRQ
seconds
wins,
left.
it's a very expensive win. But there's no real incentive for Munchkin to not try to just get another kill, make every round from here on out be more and more expensive. Try to create some limitations there in the future. Yeah, Munchkin gonna come over to his right is where he needs to look.
One
One.
enemy remaining.
Damn, okay. And they've been winning
That was
all of these
sick.
kind of rounds. They really
That's
have.
gonna be
T1 have
it
been
with a
all
clutch
over them.
play from Munchkin. It's gonna end
That was
13 to
way
9.
too sloppy from RRQ. It's not the
wins.
same team we saw last
A very
week.
close map, but T1 come out ahead at the end of the day. And even the
A lot of
Jets was saying,
3v5s,
you
a
know,
lot of advantages
not
lost.
sure about Munchkin. He really needs to
Definitely
show
T1